Welcome to video number 5, the brief invitation. The first rule is to keep the invitation short. We're talking Justin Bieber short. 60 seconds is the longest that you want to go. Why? Because you're trying to create a sense of urgency and mystery, but you're also trying to buy time, your prospect's time. Your short invitation will create a sense of urgency and mystery and pique their curiosity, whereas a lengthy invitation, where you describe everything in detail, will cause most prospects to say no before you've even shown them the DVD or taken them to a meeting. Your goal is to either 1, to get them to meet with you face to face, or 2, to get them to a meeting. The face-to-face or the meeting is where the presentation takes place, and that's where they get the details. Don't mix up the invitation with the presentation by spilling all the beans when you call to make the invite. This is what we call Death Valley. The less you say during your invitation, the more money you make, and the more you say during your invitation, the less money that you'll make. Don't confuse the two. Now, there is no one size fits all, so you cannot invite everybody the same way. Think carefully on who you're calling first. There's one way to invite family members and friends, but there's a different way to invite business associates and professional people. Here's the way that you're going to invite family and friends. You're going to call them up and say, how many people do you know who use electricity or natural gas? Do you think they'd rather pay less for it or get it for free? How would you like to earn a residual income and potentially thousands of dollars in bonuses by referring people to that program? Next, you want to make sure you insert a sincere compliment during your invitation. Here's an example. So after you use the lines I just gave you, you're going to say something like, the reason I'm calling is because I think you're hardworking and diligent. Okay, there's a company who has a program to help people save money on their electric and natural gas. And if you and I refer people to that program, they pay us. I'm calling because I think you would be great at this. Now, business people are different. You have to approach them in a different way. They're already working lots of hours and making good money. Chances are they are not looking for another opportunity to add to their crazy hours. And if they're making good opportunity, they're not looking for another source of income. So here's how we're going to approach them. Humble yourself. Call them up and say something like this. Hello, Dr. Smith. This is Scott. I need your help. I've started my own business in the energy market and I'm still getting my feet wet. You've had your dental practice in our town for years now and it seems to be a great success. I would love to get together with you for 30 minutes to show you what I'm doing and get your professional opinion on it. This invitation applies to anyone you have a business or professional relationship with, and it can also apply to a family member or friend who owns a business, works lots of hours, or is prosperous. Regardless of who it is, keep your invitation short. Almost every prospect will ask you, so what's this all about? What is this business that you've started? You must resist the temptation to spill the beans. Redirect them instead in the following manner. Well, that's why I want to meet with you and show you the video. It'll explain this point by point much better than me, and then attempt to make the appointment with them. If they insist, just repeat yourself. There's so much of this, I can't remember it all. The video lays it out better than I do. Next, make the appointment. Okay, have your schedule on hand and be flexible. Here's an example. Hey, would next Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. be good for you? If they say no, you need to have several backup days and times and keep offering them until they say yes. If they offer up a time convenient for them, try and fit that in. You need to be flexible. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to confirm. All right, you're going to say, okay, Tuesday at 6 p.m. at the cafe, what's the best number for me to call you at to confirm? Great. What's the best time of the day for me to call and confirm our appointment? And then you need to get off the phone. Okay, now listen, guys, bait and switch does not work. If you're uncomfortable with doing the invitations in the ways I just told you, you will be tempted to modify it to something you're more comfortable with. And the common modification that consultants use at this point is bait and switch. This is calling the prospect and saying, hey, I can save you money on your electrical and natural gas bills. Let's get together and I'll show you. And then when you do get together, you try to get them to watch the DVD. No, that is unethical. Remember our motto, which is never sacrifice integrity for growth. And number 2, it doesn't work. It does not open the door. Your prospect will feel deceived and they won't trust you and they'll shut the door on any possibility. Come out of your comfort zone and grow. Follow Ambit's tried and true system. I'll see you in the next video, which is presenting the opportunity.